Easy breezy. Beautiful cover girl. Just kidding. No, but there was wind. The wind was blowing. I was like, oh, that'll be cool in the video for my hair to be blowing in the wind. Man, I had a rough day today because I was trying to get to a visit, and then I was trying to rush somebody out because she was like taking her time to get ready. It was Mario's friend, and I was like, hurry, you gotta leave when I leave. Like, I'm trying to get to an appointment right now. So I was trying to get to the visit before, because I had like a 7:30 visit with my friend, and we're trying to bet on some teams and stuff. So I was just like, shit, man, I gotta hurry up. So then that happened, and then right now I just lost my phone, and then I had to go back to the BTC, and I was like, oh my god, because I was talking to Mario, and I just put it down somewhere, and I was like, well, because he called me. I was like, Mario, it's all your fault. The whole day was crazy because of your friend, and then I lost my phone, and I had to get out, jump off the bus, and go back to the BTC, and then I found it, and then I was like, So I got to work a little late, but they don't, they ain't tripping about that. But I called my lead, and I brought him some food because I had cooked some spaghetti, and it was thrown together because I didn't have spaghetti sauce, so I had to use crushed tomatoes, and then I had to use the ground beef and the pasta. I made the pasta, and then I put cheese on it, the cheddar cheese. So I just threw something together, but Mario said it was good because it was good. I had a whole bunch of it before I left. I was like grubbing, and then after I took a little nap because last night I got home late because I get off at 12, so I woke up like super early to go to this visit. Yeah, so I pretty much jump through hoops for my friends sometimes, like, and I used to jump through hoops to get to my training sessions. Like, I moved around so many times. Like, I would have to, like, I came from Boulder one time. I was like, God, I was like, I hate riding the bus. If I would just have my Lyft rides again, but somebody took that phone, and then I couldn't get my Lyft app to go back on, but I could do it. It's just I'm already clusterfucked from losing my kids, so I'm pretty much clusterfucked. I don't, excuse my language. But they did that to me and Desiree. They pretty much gravely disabled us, and I'm almost back in school, so I'm going to be typing up a lot of letters and to the Department of Justice and certified mailing them and saying I want a case number, and I demand a case number, and I demand that you prosecute these workers, and I demand that you get me a U.S. attorney on this, or I'm going to sue the workers individually because I already threatened the one social worker who, Leah Baldabat, Bitch, she knows I'm a good mom, and I know all of them felt bad because they knew how good of a mom I was, and they did it anyway, these evil bitches from hell. So they're going to get sued individually for unprofessionalism, and because they don't even know that I know what the freaking laws are, and I just need to pay a legal processing server. But I'm going to go up to legal forms, and I'm going to be looking into the paperwork on it to take them to court individually, and maybe the whole agency. But I have to contact the victim of crime, the victim compensation government claim board. I have to contact them. I have to write everything up that I want them to reopen up the case because we're suffering severe emotional damage, and I did agree to a higher level of care, and now they're not giving it to them after they injured my kids. They know that there was injuries to the kids after they brutally kidnapped them with no probable cause, and so now I'm going to have to just do all that stuff, and I'm going to get my criminal justice degree, and I kind of want to go into teaching. Like, I want, if I get my 2-year degree, I want to do like substitute teaching, just because I don't know, I like giving back. So I don't know. I was a child care teacher and all that, but I don't know what kind of teaching I could teach criminal justice too for a while until I finish up my 4-year degree. I can be like a substitute teacher, maybe, at a college or something. Or I don't know. I think you have to have a 4-year degree to do the college, or maybe I could work with the kids again, and teach, like the younger age kids, or just I don't know what. I really don't know what calling I have, but it's pretty strong. Like I do want to get into like um, I do want to get into that what is it called? Like film, like producing, like what my cousin does. He's a screenplay writer for the Sci-Fi Channel. Joshua Chesler. You could Google him. He's my family member. We're very creative souls. And yeah, shout out to Joshua Chesler. And I'm trying to get in another movie. I emailed one of the guys, and I got to call the lady about the photo shoot. And it's you gotta invest the money in it. It's gonna be like whatever, $150 or whatever to get the photo shoot done, and you gotta invest the money into it. So trying to work on all that, but it is what it is. Yeah, so, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to be out here in the summer because it's gonna get hot. So I might go work for a call center if I can get um, at least 15 an hour. That'll because I want to decrease the days that I work, and I'll have more freedom because the more money I make, the less hours I have to work. Like if I was at 17 an hour, I could go work for the cat bus company. Well, they have the security guards and they make 17, so I would only have to work like 2 or 3 days a week, and you just ride the buses and that's it. It's brainless. You have to. I already talked to the guards and stuff. I got friends. Some of my friends, I see them when I'm going home. I run into them, and all they do is they have to go on like a certain amount of bus rides, and they don't have to be armed, and they make 17. So then I wouldn't have to so I wouldn't have to work as many days because I work 5 days, and it's only 10, and it's like I could be making 17 and just work like 2 days a week or 3 days a week. So it's like then I could be a little smarter and have more time to study. And I want to apply for the police department because I want to work for the police laboratory. There's so many things. Yeah, because if I get the police job, that would be a good kick-ass job, working for the police laboratory, because I would have like a pension or whatever. But that's not the job that the one I really want is the CSI one, where I could go to the school of CSI for the Attorney General, and then I would be like a really big head honcho, because that would be like really good ass job, but I don't know, because I did have a misdemeanor, and if you want to get with them big agencies, yeah, you might as well forget it. But you never know. But so I might go into law because I could open up my own law firm and just sue everybody. No, I think God told me I could be like a criminal defense attorney. So that would be good, like work for the district attorney, and then later, go into office or whatever, go into like some other stuff. Like, because if you have a good job like that where you're like a district attorney, you could run for office. So it's like, I would go after Santa Clara County for corruption, and then they'll be like, they couldn't say all the bad things about me if I have more good against bad, but they always try to bring out the bad. They'll be like, oh, she drove without insurance, and she did this, and she used to smoke weed. And it's like, so what? Shit, give me a joint right now. I'm just kidding. No. Yeah, but at least I quit. But I don't know. Some days I feel like going back because I love weed, but I'm like addicted to weed. But it's okay. I quit weed, so because I can't get like a really really good job like at the police department or anything if I smoke weed. You guys are like, what is she talking about? No, it's just a full plate right now, and so misery loves company. So when you see how many things I've gone through, you're gonna be like, man, she has to ride the bus, and I have a car. It's like, you see how blessed you guys are, and I'm blessed, but God has me in this little period of my life to be humble. It makes me more humble. If it makes you more humble, then it's okay. It's a learning experience. Because I could be lifting around like I used to do. I used to go lifting around everywhere. To Target. When COVID first hit, I was at Target all the time because I was so bored. I was like, I gotta go to Target, and the Lyft driver would come. They'd be like, oh, you're going to Target again? Like, they know my name. Like, that's Michelle. She's going to Target. Like the big Target shopper. Yeah, no, it was fun. I had fun, just shopping. I mean, I love shopping. It's like I can't get enough stuff. It's like, when you're addicted to shopping, it's like I want to go to Rodeo Drive. I want to get famous so I can go to Rodeo Drive every day. Just camp out there. Black Friday. No. And I never even go shopping on Black Friday. You would think I would because I'm like a shopping addict. But then I heard Lonnie's back. So I was like, oh, great. Lonnie's back. I don't know if he'll come up here looking for me. I'll probably stop by and check them out. I'll probably check everybody out. Go back to the hood. I'll knock on his door. Like, what are you doing? He's the homie, though. He's a cool dude. I mean, he tries. I wonder if he's going to come see me. It's like, he knows where I work. He probably would roll up on me. Yeah, no, I'm not with him no more. We're just friends. We've always just been friends. Until he tried to, like, push his agenda on me and say if I want a relationship that I could have one with him. And I'm like, okay. And I never said I wanted one. And then he just rolled up on me, trying to camp out of my house every day. And it's like, what do you want? Like, I didn't say I wanted a relationship. It's like, do you see all my friends that I have? I have a lot of friends, and I'm not in a relationship with them. And not all of them are friends with benefits. Sometimes they just hang out and we just go places and stuff. I was like, they wish. Yeah, so anyway. So pretty out here. Do you hear the birds? It's just like beautiful. They're just chirping away. Look at that. It's so pretty at my job. I just get to sit in nature all day. It's so beautiful. And everybody loves me. All my coworkers love me. I'll be like, I was on a break. You're like, your whole job is a break. Everybody wants to work for my company. It's like the whole job is a break. It's like you just get a whole... As long as I'm here and as long as I'm doing my job, which I am, and nobody can say anything. I gotta get these grays out. I want to dye my hair. Like, I want to go to a salon. I want to spend like $300. I spent $300 on my hair one time dyeing it purple in California. And the lady over-processed it, and then it started to turn blonde. So then I was a blonde for a while. But I just had to go. I was like, I want this lavender color. It was so pretty. I had it for a couple days. It was lavender, and then it just started turning blonde. And I was working at Jack in the Box back in the day. And I just miss San Jose. That's like my stomping ground. Dang. And I never did get to run into my best friend. He lives out there. I was like, I don't know if I run into my best friend. But he's out there. I'll see him again. Like, my kids are out in the Bay Area. That I'm sure I'll see him someday. But yeah. So just chilling out. Well, you guys have a blessed day, and I will say a prayer for you, and I'm going to say a prayer for my sister that she gets well. Lord Jesus, send healing to my sister, Lord, and don't let this COVID attack her, Lord. Whatever she's going through, please help her, Lord Jesus, and help all my friends and my family and keep them safe, and watch over my children, Lord, and bring my children back to me as soon as possible. I know Desi's going to graduate, and it's almost here. My kids are, at least Desi's coming back, and I want Dia. Desi will tell me how I could get a hold of Dia. Once I visit with one kid, I can get to the other one, because they are always in communication. So it's like, that's why I was trying to go see Dia, so I could get to Desi. And then the foster mom pulled that stunt, but they know I love them. My kids know I love them with all my heart, and I'll send them the video, but I don't know if they want to hear all that. But it's hard when you have severe emotional damage to recover from that, So I think that those workers will get them federally indicted once I get done with them, once I get done with my letters. And if they don't, I'm going to take them to federal court myself, because I'm going to learn how to do a federal lawsuit. Once I go to law school, I'm going to learn how to do a federal lawsuit. And I'm going to come back on their ass, because there's no statute of limitations on kidnapping. So fuck you, Santa Clara County. You're going down. Sorry, forgive me, Jesus. And I just prayed. That was so crazy. It's just these people are so evil that they make you become evil like them. It's just like, you wouldn't believe the stuff I've thought about those people. It's like if somebody kidnapped your kids, I think a lot of people would have did worse. I'm handling it pretty well considering. And there's parents that have killed themselves in that county, so but they made my daughter suicidal, so that's why I'm going to get them for emotional damage on her. So I got to write those letters really quick. And I was on a low-income housing waiting list, and they cut me off of it, so I got to write a letter for that. It's like so buffet. It's like, who can handle all this stuff? And so I gotta hopefully get to the sports book tonight. I gotta go try to. Well, no, they're not even gonna be open. That's what Mara said, that they're not even gonna be open. So I gotta call the Station Casino and see what time they are open until. If they're not open like 24 hours, because he said they were open 24 hours. So then I might have to go with my dad over there. Like maybe we'll eat at the Pal Station, so I could go, or one of the station casinos, so I could go do the betting. So I don't know. It is what it is, and he's gonna teach me how to do the cryptocurrency. But I really want to get this SBA loan. I applied for something, and I don't know. It was like to get like a loan, and all these loan agencies are supposed to hit me up, but my email doesn't work. So I found another email that I could use, and it's just like for my schooling. So now I gotta go do that and I gotta go talk to the school, and they're gonna help me with it. So, and then do my financial aid, and I just can't wait to get back into school, because it's like, it's like I feel like a mind is a terrible thing to waste. It's like we should all be learning every day, like, and it just puts me in study mode when I'm around it, or when I like structure. I don't like just idly existing. Like, I gotta elevate my life, So it is what it is. Oh, God told me I was gonna have my own office. So I'm gonna have my own office someday. Um, I foresaw that, so because I do see things before they happen, and unfortunately, I don't like to see things before they happen, but especially if they're bad. So I'm very psychic. Like my dad he went to one of those palm reader things, and they told him the same thing. They're like, you have a daughter that sees things like before they happen, and then like it's like, and I can even tell what people say about me, like to a T. I'll be like, oh, they said this about your God tells me. So it's like God doesn't like ugly, so he likes me because I'm his child. So behave. All y'all have a good night. Stay blessed.